Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'm going to show you how I use my OBS Studio with my custom settings optimized for the AMD Radeon RX actually 9070 XT. So I'll walk you through the key configurations I use to get the best possible performance and quality, whether you're streaming, recording gameplay or just trying to make your videos look super smooth. You can comment down below if you have some suggestions to me, because I might use still different settings than you are. And yeah, but for my settings I spend quite a bit of a time testing different options and tweaking the settings to really get the most out of this GPU for myself. So hopefully this video will help you fine-tune your own setup too, and maybe teach me something that I didn't know before, so I can tune mine as well. So yeah, let's jump right into it. Let's start then with settings. So as you can see, in the general I didn't change anything. Basically everything is default as it was before. Appearance, same as well. Stream, in the stream section I changed destination. Basically I connected my Delta Zero YouTube account with OBS, so he immediately changed server to the primary YouTube. I didn't check what are the other options, and when I was reading on the internet it says that primary YouTube ingest server is okay, so I didn't change that. For the service it's YouTube and I left it as it is. Output, so in the output, yeah, we have something to talk about here. So for the streaming and recording, basically the settings are the same. For example, I use in both audio encoder, and this is also my one and only that I can choose of, so I left it like it is. Video encoder I'm using, so I tested 264, 265, and I wasn't quite pleased, or I should say I wasn't happy with my results. So I turned it to Audio Video 1, AMD Audio Video 1, because I get the best picture, best quality in my opinion for the streaming and also for the recording. So I left it as the first one. Rescale, I disabled it. For those who doesn't know, basically after your streaming, after your recording, you can rescale your output and choose whatever a resolution you want, so it will be rescaled to that your wanted basically resolution. On the encoder settings I did some tweaks. I'll call them tweaks. I went through few of those. I choose basically the constant bitrate because it was the best one for the size of the video and the quality for the video. When I was trying this constant quantization parameter, I mean rate control, he was encoding that maintains, as you can see, his level, I mean parameter through whole recording or streaming. From the book they'll say it's method that maintains a consistent video quality by keeping his parameter constant, which results in variable bitrate actually. So I didn't like that one, so I changed to the constant bitrate. For the constant bitrate, one thing you have to know is kinds of bitrate, I mean the range. For the 1080p you can choose between 2 to 6000 kilobits per second. It will be for 1080p. If you want more or less, maybe less than 4000, then you will have something in 720p. And if you want more, like I wanted for my stream to be even better, I choose 1080p in 60 FPS, so it's around 10 to maybe I think 14-ish, 15k. I think that's more than enough for the stream, so I left it in 10k. You can adjust it and test it by yourself, but also that's like connected to the general settings of your resolution. I'll show it to you later. You can test it by yourself and tell me down below what are your test results of that. Keyframe, I left it 2 seconds. It was here by default like that, and preset, it was quality as well. Here it was default 1. I left it there because I was satisfied and I was okay with my looks of the stream. When I tried high quality, I had some drops, some like my stream looked crispy. I'll say it crispy. I'm telling to you right now, you should try it and try it for yourself, because you probably don't have all the same components that I have in my PC, so please test it. But you can also, before we go further, you can start with my settings, so you can like easily adjust them to your liking afterwards. Profile, main, there's nothing to choose from. B-frames was default and everything else is default. Recording, so you can choose your pad that you will save your recordings to afterwards. Recording format, I left it at MP4. It works the best for me. I like the format. It was easier to move it around, basically to render it and everything else. I suggest for you to leave it on MP4. Video encoder is once again the same one. Audio encoder, again the same one. Rescaled, I disabled it. And in the encoder settings, the only thing that I changed was basically my bitrate. So I move it even further to 20k, so it is around 2k resolution. I want my recordings to look good, and also I think, that's my personal opinion, you don't have to agree with me on that, but today there is still more people that are using like 1080p monitors. So if they're watching your video and they try to put it on 2k or 4k, they won't see any change because their monitor is on 1080p. So you don't basically need to put that high bitrate as I was, but my videos are on 2k. I think that's more than enough. So my monitor is set to 2k as well, my games, and I even record in 2k. So I put everything in 2k so I can render it and put it on the YouTube in the 2k. So for those who actually have maybe 2k or 4k monitors, they can still choose this 2k resolution and it will work fine for them. So you can also, with this graphic card, and if you have similar settings, you can try to put it on 20k, test it by yourself and tell me, is it good or is it not? Hopefully it does. Audio is default as it was. Replay buffer, same, I didn't change anything here. Audio, so in audio there was one thing I changed, and I'll have to say to you right now, when you are creating this like view, it's called basically scene collection, so you can have more scene collections. Okay, so there is a few scene collections. Here is mine, and all you see down there, my all settings, is in this like scene collection. What I disabled was my microphone, because in the settings, if you have, I'll show it to you right now, if you have this microphone turned on, it means that he will put your active microphone, he will basically took it from like your Windows and put it in every single scene. And this is bad, because if you turn on the stream and you forgot that your microphone, for example, I can mute my microphone on himself, and maybe I don't want to, but I forgot that I have it enabled here because in the settings it's enabled. People can hear you then on stream. For example, you have starting stream like I had, and you start talking with whoever are you talking, they can hear the words you say. Maybe you don't want them to hear, so be careful with that when you're streaming. When you recording it, it's much easier to cut it out or edit it however you want, but if you're streaming, please take care for that, be aware. So my suggestion is to disable it, press apply, and it's gone. So in some scene that you need your viewers to hear you, basically that's more for the stream than for the recording, but you can use it in the both, like here. Okay, now there is no input of the mic. I just press right click, add source, or I can press the plus button, and you set audio input capture. Okay, default my HyperX microphone. Okay, and now you have your audio input here. People can hear you, but if you switch to the starting scene or be right back scene, there is no audio input, so you don't need to worry about it. If your microphone on himself is unmuted, they cannot hear you. So this is for the audio settings. Be aware of that. And yeah, this is it here. Oh, sorry. This is what I was talking about before. I put my basically resolution to 2560 by 1440. So this is my go-to resolution that I stream in, record in my games and everything. So I put it right here at my 60 FPS. So if you have like your 1920 and 1080 by 1080, your monitors and your games, if you record in this resolution, put it in your resolution. So this doesn't have to be as I use. Maybe you don't have 2K monitor or something, put it at your settings. But everything else you can basically follow my path like I did. And hotkeys I didn't use for now. I don't need, because I'm using my Stream Deck, and as you can see, here is my scenes. So for every scene you got here like switch to scene, bind, you can bind here something, be right back, blah 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 blah. So I have it on my Stream Deck, and when I press button on my Stream Deck, it changes here, it changed here. So the viewers can change through the scenes and they see you how you goes left and right. I can talk about that in maybe next video if you want me to. Accessibility, basically leave it as it is. Advanced, leave it as it is. So I have to say, in advanced, when I was recording or streaming even my videos through my PS5, I changed the color range to full. Now I get it back to limited, because you might see the game on your monitor to be like in normal colors, but when you record video or you stream it, it looks like it's washed. Yeah, you need to tweak some things on your PS5 or PS4, doesn't matter, and also in your OBS. So we can also talk about that in next video. If you want me to, please let me know down in the comments. What do you want? Do you want me to like give you more information about how to set up maybe Stream Deck, PS5 with PC and everything? We will talk about it later, but just let me know. And yeah, this is it basically. Also, what you need to be cautious of, that I wasn't like informed at the time. When you want to, for example, have a new scene, I'll call it test scene. So I wanted to copy my camera. So I set copy, go to the test scene, I press right click, paste. Okay, so what happened here? I wanted to, for example, remove my camera overlay, and I was satisfied because I was recording my desktop. I was doing something on the Google Chrome and blah 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 blah. So the next day I wanted to turn on my stream. The day before I pressed X and I quit, leave the application. The next day I didn't check anything, I just joined here. I pressed start streaming soon because this is my first things you see when I start my stream. I started streaming, then I go to me, I said blah blah blah. As you can see, here is my camera pointing at PS5, and I changed to gameplay. And yeah, you can see there is no overlay, and also my camera wasn't here, it was right there. My shape was different because I didn't use the overlay, I used the filter for the camera, so I got lightly said screwed. I didn't know that. What you can do here is maybe not like paste camera normally. You should maybe try to go copy. Oh my god, why can't I copy that? Oh, sorry guys. Oh my god. Okay, it doesn't let me copy. Why? Okay, it's copied, that's why. So you can try paste, duplicate, and hopefully if you remove this, go to the gameplay. Yeah, now it doesn't it doesn't mess with the gameplay camera. But if I'm not mistaken, this wasn't here before, paste, duplicate. So what I did was I changed my scene collection. If you want to have like your recording collection, maybe stream collection or something else, I would much prefer for you or for me, whoever, to create a new scene collection, because if you press, for example, me, PlayStation 5, I have recording, and at my recording, okay, it's not showing. Why? So, my god, okay, let me check it. As you can see, sorry for waiting, my camera is basically different, even in the different corner, and also a different shape. So I didn't use overlay, I basically was using the filters. As you can see, I made image mask, so I blended with camera so I can get this. But if you want to be 100% sure that your settings are not messed up between like your streaming stuff and your recording stuff, my suggestion would be to you so that you create new scene collection. Okay guys, so this is basically it for this video. Thanks a lot for watching. I really hope this helps you set up your OBS the right way with your graphic card. And if you enjoyed the video or found it useful, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more videos like that and setup tips. It would means a lot to me. And also feel free to drop a comment below with your sharing your own settings and give me some feedback, or let me know what you like me to cover next. We can talk about, like I said, PlayStation settings or how to set up best picture, and there is some tweaks, so it's not easy as it looks. And if you want me to explain something in more detail that I forgot to say, just let me know and I'll make a follow-up video. And of course, sorry for my English, it isn't perfect. I'm basically every day still learning, and I hope even with that bad English, the message came through clearly, so you got everything you need. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.